Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, what up, y'all? What up, y'all? This your boy LC the One, baby. LC the One to be exact, that is. AKA Illmatic One. 2-4. And not the mother sucking gang numbers, man. But my actual jersey number I wore when I was in high school. And my warm-up jerseys on the back of my mother sucking chair right there. Hey, what's up to my LC Nation, man? My LC gang, my LC crew. What's going on out there in the land where you live and you did? But hey, man, we back with another mini reaction video, man. This is your roving reporter, LC the One, baby. At the crib, chilling right now. You digging everything in the game with the wild friends, man. But yeah, we finna get right into it, man. We finna listen to what these analysts are saying right now because now they saying that the Lakers can acquire Kawhi Leonard if they clear up a lot of cap space. And as you've been hearing the headlines of lately, Kawhi, he want to go back to the crib, man. He's going back to Cali. You dig what I'm talking about, man? So yeah, we finna listen to this, man, and all that holy essence and glory and see what they talking about, man, and everything in the game. So yeah. Let's go check it out, man. Come on. I got the video right here, man. Let's go listen to what these analysts got to say. This is the Get Up right here on ESPN. You dig what I'm talking about and everything in the game with the wild frames. You dig? Yeah. Okay, so y'all ready? Okay, so here we go, baby. We finna check it out together. All right, here we go.
That they have here, Bobby, for how to use their money. Let's start if they are able to go after and acquire one of the big free agents, the
Okay.
big max guys. What would that look like?
Well, you're right, Green.
Listen.
$32 million, two different options. Big game hunting for a player like Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler. Certainly D'Angelo Russell will be a little bit less, but when you look at the best case scenario for the Lakers, if you do put a player like Kawhi Leonard in, that takes up your $32 million in room. And what you have left now is the $4.8 million room exception and also the $1.6 million minimum exception that you can exceed the cap. And this is kind of the list of players here. This is some players as far as the pool. And we've been using TJ McConnell as an example as far as from a point guard position for that room exception. And now it's all about filling out your bench with minimum players like Tyson Chandler, Jared Dudley, possibly Gerald Green, Patrick McCaw. So a lot of different options there, but that certainly, diminishes your bench right there.
Right, so that's one option for the Lakers, and we all know sometimes they can't help themselves. They're right there in Hollywood, and they go after the star power and the big name. Maybe the more prudent way is the second option here, Bobby, spreading some of that money around.
Well, you're right, and this is the best option right now. Yes, if you can get Kawhi Leonard, great, but when you look at what potentially $32 million can get you, and I've heard you guys speak this morning about it, possibly a player like Bojan Bogdanovic here, another player, Patrick Beverly, we can add in here.
For sure. Patrick Beverly, shot town.
I mean, this is what you're looking at. It looks a lot better here, and you'd still have some room to kind of go out and maybe go out and get a Trevor Ariza here to put out your bench. You'd still have that room exception of $4.8 million. You'd still have the minimum exception, but as you.
All right, hold on, man. Now, Patrick Beverly a good player, no doubt, man. For real. He got a lot of heart and stuff. He out there with the Clippers, but he needs to stay with that organization, okay? Because they doing pretty good. And if he come to a team like that, he'll get some shine because of LeBron James, no doubt. But he will have to start, okay? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to probably go out and try to get a bigger guard, a point guard at that, to, fill that slot like D'Angelo Russell or somebody like that. That knows the system, been in L.A., know the morale and stuff like that. Kobe Bryant, you could work out with him and stuff. So, yeah, that would be cool, but he needs to stay on the other side of L.A. You dig what I'm talking about with the Clippers. But I think they should go with the first option, man. Just get Kawhi Leonard, man. Sign, seal, deliver the deal, man, for real. And then everything else will work itself out. Let's finish to what they're saying.
You can see this roster starts to balance itself out a little bit here.
That's really well done, and very, very quickly.
Hey, it's all fluorescent. You know what I'm saying?
You were telling me during the break, Brogdon is very unlikely. Tell everyone why.
I love the Malcolm Brogdon name. The only issue is that he's a restricted free agent. The Lakers would have to put an offer sheet on the table, and the offer sheet would sit there until about July 8th, and that would tie up probably about $20 million.
Let me take that a little bit for y'all, man.
And it would really be in a holding pattern until the Bucks would match or not match that offer sheet.
So that seems less likely. Bobby Marks, so well done. Thank you very much for breaking that down. Let me take it back to the table here. Jalen doing a victory lap with some of your guys as he was talking there. Which of those two options do you like better? Which of them do you think is a team more equipped to win a championship?
The second one. The first.
Kawhi Leonard's on the first one.
The first option is the best option.
The first one had T.J. McConnell and Patrick McCall. They're not starting point guards. They're not starting point guards.
You could make me the starting point guard on that team.
No,
Taylor.
you can't.
You got the three best players in the whole sport.
Greeny, what happened this year? Who did the Golden State Warriors lose to?
Well, they lost to Toronto.
And Toronto had depth off their bench.
Yeah, and
right?
Kevin Durant had a torn Achilles.
Injuries are part of the game.
I understand.
Injuries are a part of the game. So if you have no bench to help you get there, it's about having overall depth.
If those guys don't get hurt, the Warriors win the championship again. I will go to my grave believing
but
that
that
I
didn't
put the
happen.
best
I agree.
players on
That
the
didn't
team and
happen.
they wind up winning a championship. Zach, tell him he's wrong.
Well, to me, there's Kawhi, and then there's almost everybody else on the list. If you get Kawhi, I'm getting Kawhi. I'm riding with T.J. McConnell or whatever else it is.
Yeah.
But to
But
me,
you just said the opposite of that.
You said which one do I prefer?
Which one is a better, but can win a championship? Which
But
team of those two wins the championship? I know you hate the idea of Kawhi
The
going.
first one, you can't deny.
if you have Kawhi, LeBron, and AD,
You nailed me down.
you are the
That's a
front
dream
runner to
team.
win the title.
It's a dream team.
I think we all think it's not going to happen, right? We all think, because it doesn't feel as though it's in Kawhi's personality. It seems as though it would run contrary to everything we think we know about Kawhi, who remains pretty unknowable. But it runs contrary to what we think we know about him to imagine him doing.
Walt said two things that I made sure I wrote down that doesn't fit Kawhi. And I don't believe he's going to the Lakers anyway. I always thought he would stay with the Raptors. If he left, he would go with the Clippers. He said bright lights, not Kawhi.
Right.
Third wheel, definitely not Kawhi.
I say second wheel. I say on that team he's second wheel. AD becomes third wheel.
I don't know. He's been the first wheel for everything. He's won championships being the first wheel. And I see the argument where somebody says, well, maybe he doesn't want that load anymore. Everything that goes according to.
Well, he was already in a role like that before, so he knows exactly what type of role he got to play with somebody like LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because he was a third wheel or fourth wheel, if you want to put it at that, when he was with San Antonio. You had Ginobili, he was the shooting guard, okay. Then before Ginobili, when Ginobili was there, they had Bruce Bowen. They had a lot of people there. So he came in that mix and stuff, man. You dig what I'm talking about? And Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. So he always been like the third or fourth option. You dig what I'm talking about? Then after them other players left, he became like the third option. Then when Ginobili started getting hurt and older, he became like the second and first option with Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. So he know how to play with them, man, for real. So in that role, he will be the shooting guard. So he's the first option. He's the number one option. So they're going to pass him the ball more. They should, because he's the first option. They really don't need the point guard, really, because, like I said, LeBron James is a point forward. You dig what I'm talking about? For real. He always been there his whole career. But, yeah, if he do go there, he going to be the number one option. He Kobe Bryant and LeBron and Scottie Pippen. Come on, man. Stop playing with yourself. Get it back in, fella. Finish the statement.
I'm going the opposite way with Kawhi.
Jay Will.
So it's easy for somebody to say he's going to be late. I'm like, nah, that's not who he is or who he's shown us to be in his entire career.
That begets the more significant question here, which is, because none of us think Kawhi Leonard is going to go there, the second team he put up there that had Bogdanovich on it and that had Patrick Beverly on it, does that team win the championship?
It shows me that Bobby Marks watches get up.
He does.
I
He
love
said he
it.
loved it.
Because those
Do they
are the
win?
guys. Yes.
That team wins the championship.
But you don't get to pick and choose any of those guys you want. Like, Bogdanovich might get $20 million a year. The Pacers want to bring him back. Like, we plug these names in and they look awesome on the board, but like, if you plug in the names that are one tier below those guys, it doesn't look as awesome.
And we're plugging them all in for the Lakers. By the way, there are other teams that have a lot of free agents.
Yeah, I know, but we're only talking about them at
a
this
lot of
point.
money.
But you know what else people got to make sure they pay attention to? LeBron James is going to be as fresh as he's ever been.
Yep.
He about to be not playing basketball for 6 or 7 months. He about to be an animal next year.
And let's be realistic about this. Some players are about their money. There's still a lot of bad teams out there with a lot of money that you talk about prices could be inflated for guys who may not deserve it, but they'll get it. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights.
Okay, man. Okay, so, yeah. They said it basically in a nutshell. So, Kawhi should go there, man. Even though it's a fantasy, hypothetical and stuff like that. Yeah, I think he should go there, man, for real, because he's from LA. You dig? He need to be around his family. He been away from his family for so long, and he been emphasizing that. So it really ain't all about the money. This is like a LeBron James situation type of a case. He want to win. Well, he really don't want to win so much. He do want to win, but he want to be around his family, man, because the boy homesick, man. So give him that, man, for real. Because I know it's about money too, because financially you got to be well set. But he around LeBron now, man. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some stuff worked out and stuff where everybody that's coming to that situation gonna benefit, man, in the long run after it's all said and done. Okay? So yeah, Kawhi, man, take your ass to LA, man, for real. Get up out of Toronto, man, because you don't know what's gonna happen out there, man, for real. And you don't know if you're gonna get hurt again. Keep that in mind. You did get hurt. You dig what I'm talking about? So yeah, keep that in mind, bro, on the real. And just, man, just go with the flow, man. Go with what your gut's saying, man. Go to LA, man. You're gonna win you're about to win a championship. You go there. They got Anthony Davis there. Come on, you gotta help. You ain't gotta work hard. Siakam, he good, but I'm talking about you need somebody that's more consistent on a regular basis. Okay? You missed a lot of games with them, man. A lot of games. So imagine playing a whole season with them. You dig what I'm talking about? You see how you exhausted yourself in the playoffs. You have to work a lot. You have to play an extra amount of minutes, a lot of amount of minutes and stuff like that, man. Something that you are not accustomed to because you came from a good situation. You have people that help you out. I'm just saying. There were stars. These are developing stars. You need to go where a star is. 2 stars. You did that's going to help you, and you can sit your ass down. Y'all take turns kicking ass. You feel what I'm talking about? For real. But hey, man, we finna get up out of here, man. Hey, this your boy LC the One, baby. LC the One to be exact, that is. AKA Illmatic 124. And not the motherfucking game numbers, man. But my actual jersey number I wore when I was in high school. And my warm-up jersey is on the back of my motherfucking chair right over there. Like I always say, man, keep it pimping and avoid slipping. Because they will get your motherfucking ass. If you slip on that motherfucker banana peel, you didn't want to talk about, man. And like I always say, man, trust remember, God, we're going to forward these shout out to my LC Nation, my LC gang, my LC crew. I need y'all to like this video. Share this video. Comment on this video, man. And most importantly of all, man, subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. And turn on the notification bell button on. Ding, to get more exclusive dope content from a pimp play against us. All about mine, baby. And like I always say, man, church from Reverend God, we're going to 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 1. Church and them. Y'all don't get the roving reporter graphics and stuff only when I'm outside going somewhere. But inside, man, but it's live reactions, okay? Live reactions and stuff, and then I do my vlogs and stuff like that. But y'all getting it. Y'all fitting an LC1 TV show, right? Y'all feel me? But yeah, we out of here, baby. Church in there.